Hello. So, to everyone who's been waiting and asking me to do this for the last few months, hi, and I'm sorry. Better late than never, right? Right? Okay, so here's the first episode to the channel you've all been asking. I don't know why. Surely you guys had enough of me over the last few months. But anyway, here it is. I'm going to do the first episode introducing the shop. And I'll start at the front. So I'm going to turn this around. So if you end up looking in my double chin for a minute, I'm sorry. Okay, here we are. Bubbling Burkes display. We've just taken all our autumn and Halloween decorations down, and we've just started decorating for Christmas. We are going to add more, but I don't like to transition straight into Halloween, into Christmas. I like Halloween. I love Halloween. So, slow transition. Here is our entrance wall, which we are hoping to fill up with portraits. At the moment it's a little bit empty. We are hoping to add more. And then over here we have our starry canopy. We got this for tarot card readings, which we had in October. And then when we're not doing those, we just add little bits like candles and tarot cards. We call this our little divination corner. And then the middle, here we've got a selection of Carrot Shop and Half Moon Bay pins and keychains, etc. At the moment it's a little bit crammed because we are getting in a new floor spinner, if that's what they're called. So we've had to cram everything on here. We have a lovely selection of pins and earrings and keychains, although very messy at the moment, so I do apologize, but I hope you guys can see. Oh, and this is our very first product, which is our Bubbling Burkes little keyring, which is a cauldron and a little hat. And this is what I call our crockery sideboard because we have most of our crockery here. So we have something for the older witch or wizard, so someone who likes witchy magical stuff, but you know, of age. So we have our wax melt burners, some beautiful candles which are really nice for the Christmas season, little ghost crystals which have surprisingly been more popular with kids than adults. And then I love these. It's our cauldron glass mug, and they're so beautiful. We only have 4 now, and they've been very popular. Very Tim Burton-esque mug with lid, which I probably should get because I'm one of those people that ends up heating my drink about, I don't know, 4 or 5 times in the microwave. If you're into incense, then this is for you. This guy looks awesome when he's on. Well, not on, you know what I mean. when the incense burning, it looks really cool. And then we've got a selection of upturned cauldron candles. These are what we have left over from the Halloween month. They're still very popular. We have more of their products just on the other side. Some enamel mugs. So that's our little crockery section. And like I said, we have some more upturned cauldron products here. They're lovely cauldron candle ghosts. They're diffusers. And then we have vampire candles. They are both creepy and cool. So when they are lit, they bleed. Okay, so that's our candle and crockery section. Then we have our very popular sweet trolley, which is a little bit bare at the moment from half term. We're just awaiting new stock. I think out of all the items that we sell, the chocolate frogs are probably the most popular. In the 2 months that we have been open, I must have ordered these a dozen times, and we go through a box a week. And then we have a small selection of Wednesday merch, as it's also Warner Brothers product. And as we are stockists of licensed merchandise, our stockist suggested we get some Wednesday merch, and it has been very popular, though it's quietened down a bit, obviously, since the season's ended. But still popular, still relatively popular. So here we got the thing. So that's our little Wednesday section, or what we have left of it. We had a lot more during October. We had bags and satchels. They sold out. So this is all we have left. We're now going to the Christmas season, so we are not going to get too much more. And here we've got our animal hutch, or a couple of nifflers, some small hedwigs, and some baby owls. Some 9 3/4 merch. This is our 9 3/4 shelf. Very original, right? So we've named most of the sections in the shop just so it's easier when we're doing stock. And then we have started wrapping for Christmas. So a few parents have already started coming in to grab a few bits. So we are doing some very cool Wizardy style wrapping, which has been quite popular. So we've been doing that. And our lovely selection of wands that are on display. And we have our House Pride Welsh dresser, which is all our little bits from different houses. So we've got purses, pens and mugs from the 4 houses. And Chelmsford seems to be very Slytherin dominated. It's the one we sell at most. I don't know if I should be worried. Oh, and these are fidgets. Oh, aren't these cool? It's so cool. And this is our Weasley inspired Welsh dresser. At the moment, again, quite empty because we've started to remove things that were more autumnal, shall I say. So this is the shop at the moment. Oh, our mandrake. How cool is that? And our mandrake seeds. Popular amongst the kids. So this is the shop as it is at the moment. I think any person or any independent shop owner will tell you that it will never look as you intended. Things will never go according to plan. And we had a lot of hiccups, a lot of hurdles. So the shop does not look anywhere as I intended. The original design was quite different. We did want it to be very higgledy-piggledy, very Victorian-esque. I'd say more rustic. So this isn't quite how I intended. But it's still cute. Far from what I hoped, but like I said, we had a few hiccups along the way, so we are going to be doing a few changes, well, quite a lot of change to it as the months come, and hopefully it will look a lot better, and hopefully I'll be able to fulfill the original design as footfall increases, word of mouth spreads. But this is a shop. Don't know what we'll do in the second episode because I don't even know what the channel's going to be about. I know a lot of you have just asked to do a channel on the behind the scenes, being a magical gift shop owner, and the products, and just wizarding life. So we'll see what the next one is about. I hope it hasn't been too disappointing for everyone who's waited, although there might just be 1,000 or 2 of you that have been asking me to do that follow us on Instagram. We might land up being a very small audience, but I still hope that it does do what the label says, I guess. I probably should turn it around to say goodbye. One sec. So for me, goodbye. I hope this wasn't too terrible. I will get better. Until the next episode. Bye, guys.